Hello to everyone who loves trading on the MetaTrader platform. Right now, we will discuss how to make money on the foreign exchange market, how to make money on the British pound this week. There's some very interesting news, and we will discuss it right now and look at the economic calendar. Let's also discuss my pivot points on the chart. Well, I'll show you which currency pair is the best way to run my trading robot. So, here we go. One of my favorite currency pairs is the British pound, and I have prepared several currency pairs that contain the British pound. This is the pound dollar. This is the euro pound, pound yen, pound franc. Well, in the end, let's look at the euro dollar. After all, the currency pair is the most popular, so we will also touch on the euro dollar. So, the British pound this week. Look, it's writing out such waves. The first one can be said. And after the last takeoff, there was a correction that worked well for Fibonacci lines. Look, 61.8. It's really awesome. It's practically worked point to point. And I liked that. And most likely, if it continues to decline further, it may work itself out at this level again. Anyone who studies Fibonacci levels knows that 61.8 is the strongest level. This is the golden ratio level. Those who study professionally with me also know about this. Therefore, I recommend that you take a closer look at this level. It is quite possible that there will be a reversal here at 1.23.631 quotes. The correction here will also be a reversal. Here you can buy and earn on growth. Therefore, put an alert. Here you can buy and, accordingly, the price is highly likely to go up as well. Let's take a closer look at the top of the screen. If the price turns around and goes up, then there will be a resistance line here. It is ascending. This is not a very strong line to enter the market, but nevertheless, it will also be possible to sell from it and earn a decrease. Let's mark a turning point here. Accordingly, if the price reaches it, it will be possible to sell and earn a reduction. I also see another resistance line here descending. Let me draw it. That's what she looks like. As soon as the price reaches it, there will also be a turning point. It will also be possible to sell it and earn a reduction. All this can be indicated with alerts. Alerts, so as not to miss and accordingly make money on it. If this is the first time you have accidentally visited my channel, then be sure to subscribe and watch a lot of videos on the topic of pivot points, support and resistance lines on my channel. And also, if you suddenly don't want to figure it out yourself, then I have a VIP channel where I give ready-made selected signals. But in general, if you want to understand the opposite, then I have a basic course on trading for beginners. You can get it for free. Write to me at the link in the description. I'll tell you how to do it. So let's move on. By the way, the support line at 61.8 is very important for us because we expect the British pound to rise from here. And what else can strengthen this pivot point? These are the fundamental data for the British pound. Let's look at the economic calendar. Look, there will be news on Thursday, February 13th. The trade balance in the UK, and the previous news was -19 and -18 is forecast. That is growth. This is good data for the UK, which means that if the data is confirmed and turns out to be better than predicted, then at the time of the news release, there is a high probability that the British pound will rise. Accordingly, if we expect that the price will be in the area of the support line at the time of the news release, then of course we are more likely to buy from the 61.8 level. Therefore, as soon as the news comes out, and in order not to miss it, subscribe to my Telegram channel. 30 minutes before the release of important news on which I trade, I notify everyone in the channel. Accordingly, the news is coming out. We are looking at if the price turns out to be near the support line at this moment, this doubly strengthens the signal. That's why we can buy with more confidence and make money on growth. So, let's look at the following currency pair. This is the euro pound. This is a running pair. By the way, I really love this currency pair. We would have done well to trade on it at the last non-farm. I have a special secret strategy that I told you last time. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on interesting strategies. Let's take a look. Here we see that there is a line of support and resistance. Accordingly, we designate the turning points. Here, at this level of 0.83771, it will be possible to sell and make money on the decline. There is also a reversal point at the support line in the area of quotes 0.82876. From here, it will be possible to buy and earn on growth. Now let's look at the British pound to Japanese yen currency pair. This is our daily schedule. We see that the price entered in such a volatile corridor and now intends to move down. Indeed, it can reach the support line. I identified them right away. Here they are. It will also be possible to buy and earn on growth here. That is, at these pivot points, the price is likely to push off from these lines before moving on. But this is a daily chart, so the price will not reach there soon. Let's look at the H4 chart. The price has now broken through the support line. It is quite possible that he may come back to her. This will be a mirrored resistance line, and accordingly, if it reaches it, then from here, it will be possible to sell and earn a reduction. This line is very good, quite strong. Therefore, please note, we are waiting for the price here. If it fits, then we will definitely sell from here, earn a reduction. Now the currency pair is British pound, Swiss franc. This currency pair is currently in such a gorgeous sideways trend. This is the D1 graph, and you can use this currency pair to trade with a trading robot. By the way, if you haven't tried my trading robot yet, then you can get it for free. Write to me using the link in the Telegram description. I'll tell you how to do it. Well, for those who already use it, I can recommend using it for free. Why do I speak for free? Well, because we have a paid consultation from a technical specialist of mine. If you don't want to upset us, we can help you. There is a specialist who helps you set up everything. Sets for several currency pairs. If you have a deposit of $5,000 to $10,000, it is recommended to distribute it between several currency pairs for diversification, stability, and efficiency. You can see the sideways trend. Accordingly, in a sideways trend, in the buy and sell mode at the same time, the robot works best. I'll tell you the best way to do it. We need to assess the volatility of this sideways trend. That's how to measure it. Here I see approximately 2,800 points. Accordingly, you calculate the distance you have between the eliminating orders. Let's say the sideways trend range is 3,000 points. That is, if you have a distance between orders, for example, 100 points respectively, the robot can place 30 orders. Accordingly, based on the volume of the first order, you can roughly calculate the drawdown in order not to lose the deposit. Of course, I have an anti-spill system in the robot. That is, I have never lost money on the robot. Nevertheless, in order not to reach this limit, you can calculate your drawdown in advance. This is done by measuring the volatility range and comparing it with the distances between the averaging orders and the first lot of the robot. Well, in general, consider this currency pair, and we'll move on. For those who like to trade with their hands, as they say, let's look at the euro-dollar. This is the most popular currency pair, and now it's also moving down a bit. And there is a line here, support services. It will be possible to buy from it and make money on growth as soon as the price reaches it. This is a strong enough line that we can make money on it. And let's take a closer look. Look at the H1 time frame here. What an interesting picture. First of all, last week there was strong volatility in the euro and the dollar. Trump says so many new things there that he makes the market crazy. So very much. And so, what do I see here? There was, look, a maximum here. Then there was a mirror correction from this maximum. There were corrections here too. The price also fought off this level. But there was a lot of volatility here. If the price approaches this line again, it is already double mirrored there. Then I think there may also be a correction from it. This is where you can sell, make money on the decline. But it's short term. There is also, look, a resistance line like this. It probably needs to be used on the M30 time frame. Accordingly, if the price reaches it, it will also be possible to designate a turning point. And here you can sell and earn a reduction too. If it was useful, please like it. If you use my pivot points, be sure to write in the comments which currency pair you are trading. Well, we also wish you a successful trading week. Subscribe to the Telegram channel so that you don't miss the news, which will earn you a British pound. But also be sure to use my signals to enter profitable trades. I wish you all a successful trading week. Trade with pleasure. Oh, bye.